Hey everyone, Erod212 here with my latest haul video. Just want to show you some books I picked up over the last couple of weeks. Let's start off with this book here, Justice Society of America #4. Picked this up at my local comic shop for Black Friday. They had a 40% off everything inside the store. So some Alex Ross goodness there. I couldn't pass it up on it. Loved the black background on there with the black cat there, a wildcat there. Really nice cover. Another Adam Hughes book that I picked up. Another Adam Hughes book that I picked up there. Some earlier work from his Justice League America run. That's number 37. Picked up this one, number 43. Also picked up number 40 there. Really nice stuff. Not the stuff we're used to from Adam Hughes, but some of his earlier work. Trying to get as much of a run on him as I can. A couple of wall books I took there just for my Tomb of Dracula run. I took a Tomb of Dracula #4. At 40% off, couldn't pass up on this. It's probably like a fine. It's got a couple of ticks along the side, but I couldn't leave it there. Also, this presents really nice. It's a really nice high grade copy of Tomb of Dracula #14. And the last one for my Black Friday sale there was another high-grade copy of Tomb of Dracula #15. And again, these were really nice copies, especially the 14 and the 15. So 40% off, I couldn't pass up on it. I was also able to stock up on my bags and boards and some short boxes. So definitely a successful day, worth the wait there. Some of the variants I've been picking up lately. I picked up a Venom #1 sketch variant. I have an idea on a sketch I want to get done, so I picked this up. Picked up the Amazing Spider-Man Annual #1 variant just because. Betty and Veronica #2, Adam Hughes cover. Death of X #4. This is the homage to Uncanny X-Men #94, of course. And then this variant there, and there's 4 of these. They're all connecting covers, and I just saw somebody, I believe it's on Facebook or Instagram, posted them all put together, and it really looks nice. It's a really nice shot. Another artist who I'm always chatting up and speak highly of. One of my favorites is Phil Noto, so I took this Civil War. One of my favorite characters there, Miles Morales. This is the Capullo variant for Reborn issue #2. That's been a really good read. Highly recommend that book to anyone who's looking to read a new title. Then Ken Lashley, I think he just killed it right here on Uncanny X-Men Annual #1. Great rendition of Domino. Yesterday I went to my usual flea market. I usually go on Saturdays whenever I get the opportunity, and I came across a nice little selection of books. Unfortunately, the seller was asking really high prices for everything there. He at one point wanted $40 for this book. I couldn't understand what he was, So I circled the place about 3 times, and it was really, because of the cold and everything, I was taking a shot and seeing if maybe there were, not as many purchases there. Turned out there weren't as many vendors also. But this guy had told me he'd work a deal if I bought some books from him. So I went back and just started talking to him and kind of educating him on the price of these books. And lo and behold, after a good, 10-minute conversation, he was a pretty decent guy, just didn't know what he had. I picked these books up for $3 a piece. And they're all for my Amazing Spider-Man run. So it's Amazing Spider-Man 275, 173, anything on the Spider-Man under 200 for $10 or less, you're usually doing pretty good. Amazing Spider-Man 205. 273. 274. Picked up a character who's being brought back now. It's Fool Killer #1, and just because I always love that cover, New Mutants #1. I think Bob McLeod did a phenomenal job there. Oh, also, I got this for $1, and that's the New Mutants '87 reprint. He had one more book that I really wanted, and again, had to sit down, not sit, but just have a little discussion with him. We were just conversating and educating. He said, you appears you know what you're talking about. So once you hear that, you kind of know that he's not that hip on grading and everything else, and the difference between a fine and a near mint, big ratio for them. They don't understand that. So once I showed him a couple of the defects there, a couple of pressable defects, which I'm just going to show him as defects, I was able to get this from him. It's a really nice copy. It's in Mylar, so it looks better than it is, but it's probably with a press, a 9.0. It's got a tick there but along with the tick, there's some pressable defects along the side there. Also along the top, along here, needs a press. The corners are pretty sharp. The book, I'll show you the book, but the book looks really tight. He wanted $100 for this book. It's all said and done, I got this book for $40. So I got this for $40, and all of the other books I got for $3 a piece, except for the New Mutants, which I got for $1. So I thought I did a pretty good job there of haggling him down a little bit, just educating him on what he had, and that's the whole key to this whole hobby. A little bit of knowledge goes a long way, especially when you're dealing with people who don't know what they have. You don't rip them off, but you make sure you get yourself the best deal possible. From the CGC forums, I picked up beautiful Adam Hughes, Tomb Raider #34. Also picked up this one here, Tomb Raider 44. So happy to get these books, add them to the collection. Also from the forums there, and I got those books, I believe they were $3 a piece. This book here, I think I paid $18 for it. Strange Tales #131. Just continuation on my Strange Tales run. Also in the mail came this. I want to show you guys. So this is an artist that I think does great work. And that's Venom #1. That's the Clayton Crane variant. And then they had this is like his negative. I was like, I'm not a fan of that negative, but it was a set. But I am a fan of Clayton Crane. I think he just does phenomenal artwork. Little under the radar, but he's done some great covers. He did a great run on Carnage. I showed a couple of books the other day. But all in all, just a phenomenal painter. But then this came in, and holy shit! I mean, that just blew my mind. Take a look at this artwork here. Delato just killed it, and that's for anyone who doesn't know, that's the Delato variant. But he just destroyed it. Did an amazing job. I mean, look at him side to side. It's not even close. I like this cover so much that I picked up a second one. The only thing with these books is that when they ordered them from the company put them in one of those flimsy plastic bags with a thin backing behind them. And some of them have some ticks. I was fortunate; I have no ticks on the books that when I inspected them, but could probably use a little bit of a pressing. I'm debating right now if I'm going to get one of these graded or not. There's I believe there's 3 variants to them. There's a different colored background one, and then there's the black and white one, which is really nice also. But right now, I'm feeling that. I actually ordered the second one, #2, with Delato also, just because I'm really liking the work. And then another book I want to show you guys. I had this book for about 2.5 weeks. I just haven't had time to show it in a video. But just randomly walked into my LCS maybe a week or 2 before Thanksgiving. And that was sitting on the wall. Yep. It's Invincible Iron Man #55. First appearance of a bunch of characters. First Thanos. I believe it's first Star Fox too, Thanos' brother. But this book, you know, everybody knows what this book is. It's a great book. This book is not in the best of shape. It's probably a VG plus, maybe on its best day. It does have one detached staple there. The cover presents well. The pages are pretty nice. It's got a little chipping on the bottom, not rounded corners, and it's got some stress along the spine there, as you can see. But here's the best part about this. I got this book for $85. I thought that was a phenomenal deal on it. I mean, 3.0. If this book could pull a 3.0, I more than did well on this book. And besides, it's in my collection now. It's a book I did not have. It wasn't high on my radar, but once I saw it there, I just couldn't pass it up. So that's my haul for now. You know, I want to thank all my new subscribers for subscribing to my channel. Thanks to everybody else who's been around, you know, my loyal followers. I appreciate that. Check out the New York Warriors. I believe they got another live show coming up. And Undisputed Frost and his guys have a new comic channel now. Check them out. They've done a great show on there. And then there's a couple of new guys. Master X Splinter, I don't know how long he's been around, but this guy puts out really, really good books. And I think the other guy is Triple C. Just really nice, good YouTubers who have a lot of interesting content and bring a lot to the community. You know, you're seeing modern variants from these guys. They're up on their artists. They're up on, you know, the ratio of books that come out as compared to, you know, the variant ratio and everything else. Just doing a really good job. You know, keep it up. Fresh blood is always what's good for this community of ours. You get some guys with a different perspective. You pick up new things, you know. I learned about Zombie Tramp and all of that and Dollface, I believe it is, from these guys, just watching their videos. So, again, until my next video, peace and thanks for watching.